All right, hey y'all. So I want to tap in on Blue a little bit. I don't know. I'm getting kind of strange feelings about him in regards to talent wise. Who sent him here? Now I done tried to listen to a couple of his videos of his rap style, and I just don't get it. I don't see the talent, y'all. I just don't see the talent. Now I see that he's a pretty good looking dude. He kind of tall and stuff like that right there. I even looked at the one with him and Cardi B. And I think that's the only thing that he brought to the table was Cardi B. I don't see the talent. I just don't see it, y'all. Now, I am not a fan per se of rap style music. But I like rap. Oh yeah. Now when it's good, it's just good. I mean, you just can't deny it. Now listen. Now I'm not gonna go out and necessarily buy rap, but if it's fire, it's fire. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got some DMX, some Ludacris, some Lil Wayne. Yeah, listen. What's going on? Now, I just don't see the talent. I just don't see the talent, y'all. Somebody please help me figure this out. Shit. What's going on? Who the hell sent him? We talking about Chrisean. But anyway, let's see what's going on. Now, I want to pull on his energy in regards to him coming home. Now, I just seen a video of Jade and Alexa talking about her car was vandalized. They beat up some guy, took his glasses and all that. It's a little convenient, don't you think? You know, all of a sudden. There's too much going on. I seen a video of Chrisean crying, free Blueface. Now, I think that something in regards to those streaming platforms that she be on is going to be the death of her. I seen one where she was supposedly talking to somebody that was, young. She was asking, how old are you? And both of them said they was 25. Now, I think they altered the voice to make it sound like a kid. And she going to talk about, take off your pants. Let me see what you're working with. You know? And it's that pedo behavior associated with those streams. And they doing that for clicking and views. And I don't know what's up with this, Dashe. I believe that's the name of the platform. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know. The same platform that they had Snoop on, and she was supposed to disrespect him. I think it's all, it's almost like it's too scripted. It's like you can see through the BS to get you to talking about her. And why is she dominating the algorithm like she dominating the algorithm? It's just weird. It's like you almost forced to talk about it, or your ass ain't gonna get through. Now, somebody asked me, unless you got a lot of followers and, somebody asked me why the hell I don't do any other content other than her. I talk about her all day. I'm about to show you. You see, I just did D'Angelo, and this was yesterday. You see how many views I got? 64. Don't you think D'Angelo is bigger than Chrisean? $64. That was yesterday. Shit. Now I'm asking about how Blueface feel about getting out. And He got a couple of baby mamas. Associated with a tower. And what's behind that? Ooh. Now, you know, this is a sexual card. It's a card of action. And it's the wand. Alright? There she go. There go Chrisean. I'm only associating with it because those babies. And remember I said that in the last reading that her foot was in a cup. And it made me think about Junior's feet. And we see the egg. And it's something about those souls, those babies. And I'm not sure what's going on with the cup over here. Because sometimes in the Five of Cups, this is a card that demonstrates two cups in union. You know? And sometimes it really does depend on the cards that you utilize, because some of them have different depiction. You see, this is a foot in this cup, and it's distinctly made me pick up on Junior's feet. Wow. This is so crazy. I'm thinking about her mom. I'm thinking about the two brothers. Because they look just alike. One just white, one just black. Which is so ironic, because that man, he don't look like he got a bit of black in him. It's strange. It's mind-boggling. I'm talking about he don't look like he got a bit of black in him. Let me see. And let me see. You know, Halloween. I don't know what Halloween is about to bring.
Hey, how y'all doing out there today? Now, I got big questions.
That's me. I wanted to see the little I don't know. I'm just like, it's just, I'm just looking at the I can't bring it up. Let me see if I can bring it up. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I don't know how to do it. I mean, it's weird. And you can just look at him next to Chrisean, because she damn sure look like the black dude, too. She look like both of them. All three of them looking like, that's weird as hell. But she don't give me Charlotte, though. All the older sisters, the dark sisters, give me Charlotte. Chrisean don't look nothing like that damn woman to me. It's weird. It's crazy. She look more like damn Lisa to me. But then Lisa look a little bit like Charlotte. It's weird. But anyway, let me see. Yeah, I think I'm too involved in this shit. Alright, Blueface, tell us a little bit more about these baby mamas. Now, it could even be his mama. Now, I do believe that Jaden, even though she might not express it, I think she is in fear of blue life. Because I was pulling a reading on her yesterday. I ain't posted though. Now the 9 of Wands, see? And this is a card of boundaries. And it's in reverse. And it's being open. And you know, this is no boundaries. And look, at the fucking stalker. Now, I don't think that, this is in regards to Jaden per se with this energy. I mean, I think that's a bond that is just infinite because of the kids. And even though he disrespected her and, you know, I don't know if he necessarily meant to fall for Chrisean because it was money. It's just something that happened. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, see? Look, this is all three of them. Jaden, Chrisean, and Angie. That we know about. It could be somebody else. I have no idea. And it could indicate celebrations and things of that nature, but the Tower showed up. Now the Tower does indicate, you know, change, structure, change in the wind. Something happened abruptly. I don't know. You know, it's like Chrisean, the things that she's doing on these streaming services, and I think they're actually suggesting that she do some of these things like eating flowers and acting creepy with a kid on the other side of the stream, and you know, acting rude, you know, pushing the chair out in front of us. That was just too crazy. It was just so random. What the fuck did you do that for? You know? I mean, it's like, it's weird. And that's the first thing she'll tell people to do. Stop acting weird. Let me see. Oh, there she go. And the Queen of Pentacles. And look, that's his money bag. We can't deny it. There she go again. And the money. What the hell? Like she got some ideas. Look at the branches sticking up out her head. The girl got ideas, y'all. Let me see. Let me pull from this. There you go. Ain't that her thing? Don't you know? I don't know, for some reason, the crying thing with him, you know, because in every stream she was always crying. And it's something about that. I think he found amusement in it. Now, is that her being triggered? Or is that him being triggered by her? I bet that bitch gonna get hot and do something this is stupid. I don't know. Now, it could represent all of them. We're going to clarify what the Empress is. Now, because I said that, it's so crazy. I was pulling for this card, but because I said that, I'm going to assume that this is really her. In the Tower as well. And it's, now I want y'all to just see what I'm saying, because you see the empath, the crying, the tears, the moneymaker, Chrisean. It's something about, she always put on the waterworks. But I don't know. And you see the growth that it just think about the rain and the water and how it grows the money. It's weird. Let me see. Somebody please explain to me what the hell. I need to understand Blueface energy. Like, what if I don't see the talent? So somebody got to explain something to me. Like, where the hell did he come from? You know? I just want to know. I would rather hear Ronnie Doe. I gotta get that bitch out of my head. Yeah, I like that. That was good. I even think that I heard a little bit of Bino. I think he got a little bit more than I would rather hear what he got going on before Blueface too. I'm sorry, I just would. To be fair, I only heard little bits and pieces of Blue stuff, but I just couldn't listen no damn more. It ain't. I don't get it. He didn't have no particular sound about himself that's unique. You know, like Cardi B, she got a real, you know, it's her sound versus what she's saying. It's the way she say it. It's the acoustics in her voice, whatever, you know. But anyway, look at the snack. I'm trying. This is Blue. We talking about Blue. But I don't know. All right, let me see. We got to figure out what this triggered is. Oh. No, I said we got to figure out what this get triggered is, and before I even looked at the card on the bottom of the deck, you know, I didn't see it. It is so crazy. And then when I said it, I seen this. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. And I'm telling you, it's something, because it's right here. Yeah, Ten of Swords. I don't know, y'all. Yeah. I don't know. It's something about Junior. It's something about Junior. I told you, she really believed that Junior is the reason why their relationship is not going to succeed. Because he was telling her. I'm not telling you to not have this baby because of me, even though he didn't want the baby. He actually predicted everything that's going on right now. If you go back and look at the videos when he say, who's going to watch the baby? Me. And they made a meme about it. Right in that video right there. He predicted everything that's going on right now. Everything. Now maybe he gonna give her shoot that bitch the bird. You know? And maybe this 9 of Wands is her lack of boundaries. You know what I'm saying? You know, because sometimes when it's in the upright, it's understanding healthy boundaries. However, is in a transition. You know? I don't know. We gotta see, because this is here. This is crazy. Let me see. Let's put on her. Yeah, emotional release. Yeah, and look. I don't know. This look like blue. That's crazy, don't it? Purification. Now, I did see a video in regards to somebody saying that he had some stipulations upon his release, that he couldn't mess with her. However, how the hell she know that? And I don't know. I just thought it was worth mentioning. People be swearing they know all the shits and be saying shits just, you know, for attention. Clickbait. I don't know, but look, spiritual awakening and inner cosmos, which is 2 very good cards. You know, maybe seeing the trauma in the situation. I don't know. Chrisean is really crashing out. She is crashing out right now. She's crashing out. I'm talking about as a mother. And just, you know, the meme alone with Junior looking at the ceiling with his mouth wide open. Oh my God. When I'm talking about, it had me in my feelings where I had to hold back the tears a couple of times. Just thinking about, you know, his senses and what he's picking up on. And I never seen him do that before. Like, he was in pure shock. And I'm thinking that's because of all the noise around him, not understanding exactly what's going on in that moment. All that screaming and yelling. Now, she did, you know, a lot of people say that she didn't try to set him up. I did see her trying to actually set him up, but he slid down. And I don't know if it was due to all the commotion, the vibration, you know, not him because he seems to be able to hold himself up when she's doing like this right here. So I don't understand why he wouldn't be able to. I don't get it. I don't know. It's weird. But we do understand, and we do see that he be on his back a lot because of the bald spot in the back of his head. We understand when we sleep on the back of our head that we, you know, lose hair too, you know. So I don't know. It could be from just sleeping at night because, you know, us little black girls, we know about sleeping on the back of our heads and how we don't have no hair in the back. So I don't know. I don't know. Now this could be both of them yelling and screaming because we seen the tower. And I'm not going to just isolate. I don't think that Angie's going to be doing any yelling and screaming and shit like that right there. Why the fuck would she? You signed up for this. Nobody asked you to come into this. He was in jail. So I don't think it's her. The only person I see yelling and screaming like that right there is Chrisean. Yeah, but her little nasty ass self. Let me see. I still see some more blue. Now this is the Magician. look at relentless cravings with the empath craving. That's Chrisean. Crying. Relentless cravings with the snack. And then I say that this card represents boundaries. And what'd that say? No boundaries. That bitch ain't got no boundaries. She's spazzing the fuck out of control. Yeah, no boundaries. And arrogance and making peace. Yeah, I think it, because, as I'm sitting up here saying, I'm paying attention to the cards, even though there's no gender in tarot. It really is making me reflect on all the masculine images. Now, as I was reflecting back on some of the videos in regards to Blue and his Hugh Hefner behavior, it would demonstrate a lot of arrogance on his part. And I need to understand a little bit more about where the hell he came from. Who is he? Cause he ain't got no damn talent. Don't tell me got talent. I ain't heard no record. But it look like he making peace. Now it says, in the midst of adversity lies the path of self-discovery. Now this is a knight, because it's a horse. It's even on a cliff. Now I don't know what Blue gonna do. Because this also gives me, a knight, which is, teenage mentality. I'm just thinking about the tarot. And we also have no boundaries at the end. And we got this Queen of Pentacles, which is money. And it's risk. I don't know. I'm just thinking about the no talent. How the hell he gonna make money? How is he gonna get back in these algorithm streets? I happened to come across a video. I think it was 6 months ago. Him being in jail, and I think where he was, I don't know what entity it was, or outside force or group or whatever that came to collaborate with the inmates. Something was going on. But it didn't demonstrate who it was when I clicked into the video. Like, who the hell is these people? He was just giving an interview on, how it was going with him behind bars. Now, he already had the tattoos on his face that people been talking about. He already had got his face done. I mean, he didn't look bad or anything like that right there. I guess it was the picture that they chose to use that made him look a little cray-cray. But seeing him, move behind the video, within the video, I mean, he didn't look too crazy, even big as he is. Now, he can even take the weight because of how tall he is. I even seen Chastity, up against the cabinet in her kitchen. And I was like, damn, she tall as hell. Because she was right there where the cabinet at the top was, I don't know. Sidebar. But anyway, I don't know. I don't know what's going to go on, y'all. I don't know. I think that yeah, yeah. It's like this is Chrisean in the tree. You know. She don't never see how she's the problem. How am I the problem? And I'm telling you, it's Junior. I just keep thinking about that video when she was in Walmart and she had him on the had him in the strap. You know how you carrying him? She walking the dog, and Junior just leaning. How you didn't see that? It's impossible for you not have to seen that, girl. You understand what I'm saying? How is it that you couldn't have seen that? And it was almost like the shot was just too good. How would somebody know that this? It's just so weird to me, y'all. This is weird. Can you imagine? I mean, if you really think about the image of him being bent back like that, could that have been a prop? Could that? Wow. Woo! It looks so painful when I think about it. And because his bones are so fragile. And just, we don't even know if it was really him like that. How long was she walking with him like that? And the person took the picture. Doesn't mean that they went up and there and say, hey, your baby leaning. She was still moving. So who's to say when she corrected his body? Yeah, I am. And then you can't tell me that people that can intervene is not taking note to this. And it even made me think about. I was even thinking about some of the people. Now, some people know Sloan Bella. I'm like, did she ever do a reading on her? You know. And then is another one called A Walk with the Ancestors. Now, I find A Walk with the Ancestors to be more valid because I done seen this shit in work. Now, she's a medium. And I done seen her pull people from out the comment section and just do readings on them. And I don't think that and of course, some of these things can be nah, but I don't know. No. If anybody know who I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm just like, I don't know. Did she ever do a reading on Sean? I've never seen her. I watch all the time, and it's just wondering why. I don't know. They ain't never did none. It's strange, don't you think? A little bit. Not calling nobody out or suggesting anything. I'm just, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Now, even though this card says no boundaries, and it appeared that two people are going their separate ways, they still holding on to each other. They're still hand in hand. And even though people feel this way, argue, go through tower moments, black asses still be back together, don't they? Now let me see. I'm going to pull from Alice in Wonderland, as well as these two right here as well. All of these cards right here that I'm pulling from kind of Alice in Wonderland, because we know that Chrisean is in a fucking fantasy. And I'm not sure what this deck is called, but it deals with more root chakra energy. Yeah, so that's and even though I'm talking about blue, it do seem to be about more about Chrisean than any of the other baby mamas. Let me see. And falling. And look what's showing up right here. Because we did see the inner cosmos and making peace. We have 144 frequencies showing up right here. 14-4. Of falling. Now I do call this my Pippi Longstockings card. But 4 does represent stability. Which is, 3 being the Empress, 4 times represents the Emperor energy. And maybe he do want change. And look, with clock time. And this is the Tower with the number 16 and a moment's regret. It's like if you don't get on that frequency, bitch. I feel I get. Now there's a lot of suspicion in regards to what Chrisean is capable of. I actually believe she's capable of it, taking her out of this world. I do, no doubt about it. Especially if she triggered. And here we go. 444. You can't go back to yesterday with triggered. And such a curious dream with 45. With curious, relentless cravings, no boundaries. Coming home, yeah. That's so crazy, And I was looking at another video, and like Blue was trying to provide her with, some of the foreseeable, outcomes that he was picking up on in regards to what's going on right now. And she would say things like, I'm going to have a on the road nanny, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. And look at the hell. And and I'm just thinking about, and I know people have, their own opinion in regards to abortion and what people should do, your body, your choice, and all that. I get it. And I'm just looking at all the people that was in there pressuring her, when she wanted to get rid of the baby. Dad, you can have it, the tribe. It's not for you, it's for the future. This the bomb and shit. But where the fuck is these people at? All this morality that they had while she was sitting there crying her freaking eyes out, knowing daggone well she was an alcoholic, a drug user, and all that. No, she wasn't capable of taking care of no baby, especially if she was in a mental institution. And then how you gonna listen to somebody that don't have no parenting skills at all? Look at the one she had. This is crazy. Now I'm looking at growing up. And who growing up? Now, again, I do see a little bit of growth in her. When she's sober. But it's when people push her out there to put Well, help her, Yeah, let's go. They hyping her up. Come on, come on, come on. And that's a lot of Ray J with these streaming platforms. I don't think she that stupid enough not to get paid. And I even seen one when what's her name? Marsh was trying to get some promo, and they muted the mic on her. That's crazy. And you know what? And that would be my last time going on that platform. Cause why he couldn't promote her? She on the platform. Why he couldn't promote her? Are you kidding me? That's crazy. I don't understand that. Somebody explain it to me why he couldn't promote her. Why? Y'all got Chrisean over there acting like a damn fool promoting you. Now this is mortality. And life is brief and yours to live. And I'm just looking at the blue in her eyes, the blue in her lips. And when you turn blue, ain't that even though the card says mortality, it's just like the opposite of mortality. The hell is going on with these relentless cravings? It's almost like she needs to siphon off his energy to put the luster back in her lips. Look, with the relentless craving, and it's like she's a fucking vampire. Yeah, of course she is. With the mortality, it's just giving that energy. And I'm just looking at, you see the red lip to the blue lip? Like all the lips is red and, full over here. Even this one. And this one. You see? The right way. She got to, learning to create what you desire the right way. But she ain't going to do that bullshit with uncertainty right here. Yeah, look at that. Girl, you had a good run. Cutting up and acting the fool out here. Let me see what's coming out though. I mean, all these cards got 4 in it. The spirit says nonsense. Right here with the queen, where I want to be queen. It's time to talk sense, bitch. You see? Because this is like the Mad Hatter wants to be queen, but she got the queen in the hand right here. That bitch is mad. I told you she got all types of ideals and shit. With no boundaries. Nonsense! Spirit says. Yeah. It's always tea time with you, girl. It's enough. Playing with the magician over here. Casting your little spells and shit. Look at your eyes, blue. Healthy choices, girl. Yo, crazy ass. Just go for blue too. I'm just focused on her, but we're reading for you, blue. I actually never did the cards, these cards like this. I usually go with 3. I don't know why it's making me do this today. So I'm going to do one more and then we're going to pull from that next deck. Uh-huh. Nature's communication. And this is the nature of her communication. Boy, when I say the jizzard, and this is at the bottom of the deck. This is her wanting to be queen, trying to get crowned by Blue or whoever else. But yeah, I don't know what the hell Chrisean be tapping into, what nature's communication, because I am never going to be able to unsee the fact that Ronnie Doe and the man was spiritually attacked in regards to whatever the hell she was doing. I believe it. It just don't make sense the way they say that this thing happened. You know, because why is somebody trying to take you out, you want to go run them down and pray with them? This don't make no damn sense. I think she was trying to calm a situation. You know? And we got letting go. What, falling? And taking the mask off, but you can't go back to yesterday. And it's so crazy that this is 11:44. Yeah. Taking the mask off, girl. Yeah, soulmate. And there's the 14. That's crazy, ain't it? And alchemy. You know, this is the magician. Alchemizing, you know, catalyst for change and things of that nature. But it's also, you know, shapeshifter, somebody that siphons energy, spellcaster, shapeshifter, all that bullshit. Yeah. What's she down here weaving with temperance energy with 14, soulmate? I'm telling you, I do believe there's some. I do believe there is some type of twin flame. Now, people have different interpretations in regards to twin flame. I personally believe that a twin flame could be multiple things. But I believe the best union in regards to the twin flame is your masculine and your feminine. The balance of your energies. That healthy respect for you have that you have for your feminine as well as your masculine, the Yahweh. And it's a reason why she says Yahweh versus Jesus. Yeah. Alright. There's something to it. I told you that bitch no more than we think she does. I'm thinking about Chastity talking about, I think she her cry was heard to be the babysitter, because I think I seen a video and it's titled Chastity on her way to Cali. She got Eugene house sit in her house. Yeah, so I guess she's gonna be the babysitter. This is gonna be a whole shit show. But she was you know, telling Chrisean what she would do, and she was sending her viewers over there, you know, the related message to Chrisean, because I guess she blocked her or whatever. But she said she'll go to church, just not mommy's church. She ain't that damn crazy, right? Oh shit, let's see. Okay, such a curious journey. Relentless crazy. Yeah, it's giving me the feeling that she's doing something. She might, I don't know who, she might have a voodoo witch doctor that she go see. But Chrisean, don't you see that? Yeah, see what help from above, and it's so crazy that it's in reverse. And I don't pay attention to it, but sometimes Spirit tell me to reflect on that. Because bitch, you ain't getting no help. Listen, the ether ain't got nothing to do with your bullshit. And I don't know what kind of ancestors you dealing with, but we have to understand that they all ain't good. That's the fucking devil energy right there, out there in the wild. That's why she going on the red dress, the lady of the night. This is her. Saying everybody has a fucking snack, thinking that her cat is all of that. You know? Yeah. There's a reason why it says that. Nasty. Yeah. Yeah. As I said, all but with entrapment, with relentless cravings, the empath, immortality. Yeah, it's giving me something that is a part of her bloodline curse. Yeah, she need to rise above that. Self-love. This is what she need to cleanse, purify. She need to detox her body. Yeah, and tap into her inner child. Now, because that's the number 16, I'm going to say that tower got something to do with that as well, bitch. Inner child. And when you tap into the inner child, the waterworks come about. As right here, as I move to nonsense. You know? And a part of the growth process is to detach from the matrix. What fuels it? There's nothing wrong with having nice things, and but when you chasing that bag in the way that they're chasing it is crazy. I mean, it's the money is the basis behind everything that they do. It's always there. It's always there. And I tell y'all, they're in the media for a reason, because damn it, I don't think that most people's situation is this deep, but damn it, man. I'm sure that everybody can relate in some type of way. In some form or another. Whether it be a boyfriend or girlfriend, babies, neglect. And I'm just thinking about Charlotte talking about, can you imagine the welfare check that she was getting in the food stamps? Can you imagine? Can you imagine, the crack era? Can you imagine flipping that money? There's no way they should have been broke. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no cotton picking way. And I'm just thinking about the whole dynamics of it. I don't think people to be understanding. There was especially when you really hooked on drugs like that, right there, and especially if you got a personal dealer and stuff like that, right there, where you get people to spot you until you get paid. Can you imagine? And then it'd be double. Boy, that's how they used to make their money. And every time they got that check belonged to me. The whole check. Not me personally, but y'all just don't understand that game. Some of y'all might do. Some of y'all might do. That's a whole nother energy. And just imagine if you on drugs. It's like I'm thinking some of these separations occurred because they wasn't playing. You know, Chrisean got away with having stuff in her system. But yeah, so if you got stuff in your system, they taking that baby right away. So I'm not sure, you know, when these people were, when these kids was going to the system, because I ain't never heard nothing about nobody being in the system. There must have was an outside party member that was taking these kids. Could that be the other Malones? Lisa and them? Something going on. They talking about somebody was locked up. Who? Which one? I don't know. I don't know. Listen, ain't no. I got answers. I mean questions. And they ain't telling the truth. Don't listen to Chrisean when she's sober telling the damn story, because it don't make no damn sense. You gotta listen when she be out here drunk as hell. All of them when they drunk. Not when they sober. And you probably can't believe nothing that China say, because I don't think she knows shit. Yeah. You see? This is really giving me her. 17 a star with beauty. But was she non-sister Queen of Pentacles, no boundaries? Yeah, that's her. Yeah. Look at that. And a child. And the Magician. And at the bottom of the deck is self-sabotage. Yeah. This gives me the feeling that, yeah. I think the only way that she's going to be sat down is behind a fucking bar, just like Blue. That's the only way. Unalived. And I told you, that bitch is communicating with something. Something really, yeah, it's like something is really attached to her ass. Because this is communication with fairies and shit. But we know she ain't communicating with nothing good. With the Magician right there. Something where a motherfucker can make demons come out of people. Oh my God. I wish I could have seen that shit. It's like, who's gonna make the movie? Who's gonna make the fucking movie, man? This shit right here, man. I'm talking about Disney. This is one of those Netflix series that can last for a couple of goddamn months or weeks. But anyway, we're going to leave it there because we're 58 minutes and 55 seconds, y'all. And we'll be back. Tell me what you think about that.